Alright guys, jumping back into Final Fantasy X-2 Blitzball. So, gonna be doing a little bit of training here. I don't even remember, who were we training last time? First thing we're gonna actually do is we're gonna change a formation here. We're gonna change Buddy and Riku. I think that makes sense. And then let's look at Buddy. Let's look at Buddy as a person to level up. No lie, like we have been in some tough matches as of late, so we might need to make a consideration for the skill level of our team. We've been, basically to like put it lightly, like we've been shut out like for a large portion of games, and I feel like we're approaching max everything. So the fact that that's happening is an issue. Alright, Buddy looks like he might actually be just good. So let's do some hot springs here. Gotta get his fatigue back down to a normal level. It shouldn't be too bad. It should be really easy to do. And then who's next? Maybe Wedge? We just gotta like make sure everyone is like tip-top shape is really what we're doing here. I think we'll do Wedge and then Brother. I think Brother might be a little bit neglected, but we'll find out. Okay, more attack for Wedge. Certainly, that is definitely relevant. Like 100%, that is very, very good. Obviously, attack is just a critical stat. What am I doing? That was weird. Misclicked a little bit there. And then same idea, just biorhythms into hopefully making Wedge just a better version of himself. Alright, well the attack is good. We'll you know, heal him up, so to speak. Honestly, when it comes down to our most recent losses, I think we could probably point towards a lack of teamwork. So we are actually going to get that increased. Let's do that real quick. Alright, and then we are jumping into a new tournament for intensive training catch. And the first team we face is the Luca Goers, and then Psyches versus Beasts. I mean, in all honesty, we can expect to face the Bhed Psyches in the final, most likely. Like that kind of just seems like what we should expect. I mean, I guess the Ronso Fangs could take out the Psyches, but that would be that'd just be an impressive match at that point. Like that would be an impressive thing for them to accomplish. Alright, we're going to do an overhead view of this match. Overhead, I think, favors us heavily, so I think we'll very easily win this. I say as we're, like, pressured. I say as we lose the ball and they try to score. Grave is injured. Okay, I mean, I like that. That's good. I'm really surprised we've had such difficulty in these matches, though. That is kind of a shock to me. Now the pathway clears. I mean, they do have Grave injured. Sorry. So I mean that is definitely relevant. So that's definitely gonna hurt him in the whole like win the game department. But yeah, we 3-0 the Luca Goers. Nothing too bad. And then Psyches 3-0 the Kilka Beast. So. I mean, to be fair, I would have 7-0 the Kilka Beast, but that's just me. So we increase our command upper point limit, and let's jump back into training. So as I kind of alluded to, reference, whatever you want to say, we are just looking at teamwork right now. Just making our team work. Basically as tip-top as it possibly can be. That's probably fine. Honestly, if we don't want to put too many people doing teamwork with Pain, because the people that really matter are the players closest to her. So it doesn't really matter if we get Pain teamwork with Shinra, because she's probably not going to need it. I mean, we will eventually, because it'll just be good to do, but that's not something we're wholly focused on right now. All the training, man. All the training. Let me tell you. Yeah, intensive training catch as well should be a game changer, I feel. Shinra getting 99 catch is obviously insane. It's very, very, very good. 100% what we want to see. Campaign, who are you buddies with? Pretty much everyone. Okay. Obviously not to the max degree yet, but we'll get there. And then we're just going to jump into the second round of the tournament. We're taking on the Guado Glories. Now this should be like a gimme match. Like there's no... It is extremely unlikely that we lose this match. Like, I mean, I can't imagine a world where we do. Yeah, and then the Psyches versus Fangs. Again, the Psyches losing this would be a pretty severe upset. Based on how it's going, that's not going to happen. Yeah, I mean, the Fangs get like a mercy goal, but it's 4-1, potential of 5-1. No. Alright, yeah, that's an absolute, like, destruction of the Ronso Fangs confidence. Yeah, and then the, 7-0 here, certainly possible. Extremely likely now. if a minute and a half in, or 2 minutes in, you have like 5 goals, like that is, you're probably gonna 7-0 them. Like that is a pretty guaranteed 7-0. Like I don't see a world where that is not a 7-0. Yeah. Called game. I mean, much better than the Bhed Psyches, though. Even Buddy scored. Good for him, man. But yeah, we are going to jump. First, we're going to re-sign Wedge, of course. And Riku. Definitely Riku. My gosh, she's the GOAT on our team, so like we cannot get rid of Riku. Alright, man, who are you team working with? Let's make it... I don't actually care. Let's make it Buddy, just for fun. And then, again, it's all teamwork. We're not looking for anything but teamwork. And then, against the Bhed Psyches, we are going to make that a visual game. They have beaten us, I believe, the last 2 times in the finals. So they have eliminated us from the finals. That's not something we just let go of. So we are definitely going to... we're going to have a fairly concentrated effort, if you will, here. We are 100% going to try to grind them into dust. That is going to be the goal. What, like 99? Yep. So close, but I mean not perfect. But yeah, we are going off. We're going off. Now we're facing off against the Bhed Psyches. Fangs taking on the Guado Glories. Definitely a winnable match for the Guado Glories, but severely unlikely is really like the flavor. Alright. So yeah, eager with the ball. And we're here to break them. We're here to absolutely destroy the Bhed Psyches. I don't want to win. I want to make sure they lose. That's what I want. It's not about winning, it's the fact that they lose. Maybe we'll go a little bit less on the pressure, but this is for our honor at this point. Yeah, Wedge with the ball. Gonna get challenged by Lake Am. Does lose the ball. Gonna increase pressure on the potential tackles. Pass to Flappa. And then Buddy's just there to stop it. Like, we don't want them to have any hope in the world in this situation. The Bhed Psyches, though, like, they have been an absolute menace. Like, they have been extremely relevant over and over again. I don't know, at a certain point, like, how do we stop them is a genuine question. Alright, well, thank you, Shinra, for not getting scored on. Oh, Riku, you have 255 received. This, I mean, you can't be better. I don't understand how you get the fumble there. Oh my gosh. Even with the pressure, we might lose this. This is kind of tragic. Alright, well, Pain's gonna pass to Yuna. Honestly, I was hoping the, not just the pressure, but I was hoping the increase of teamwork with Pain would be relevant here. So far, losing by a point, that's not crushing the opposition by any means. Yeah, Lee King's gonna pass to Blappa. Riku does intercept, thankfully. Gosh, I really don't want to do overhead. This might be arrogant to say, I know I win the overhead match. I 7-0 them in the overhead match, potentially. But it's about the visual. I want to watch me beat them. Because this is where we can't seem to... This is the disconnect. Like, this is where we can't actually get the wins. Maybe it requires a formation change. Maybe that's what we need to start looking at. I mean, I don't mean to, like, call it as if we've already lost. I mean, this is incredibly winnable, but it's not going good so far. That's really the summary of the day, I suppose. Alright, well, they came with the ball. If we can pressure her down, like, her fatigue is high enough, maybe we get an injury? Oh, no injury yet. Okay. Biggs, just get the ball to Pain. Like, that's all I care about. There it is. The 1-to-1. Okay, there. Hope remains. You know, there's still a chance of success. Eager passes to Judah. Judah passes to Blappa. I mean, all in all, pretty good stuff. And then brother's probably gonna challenge this. Oh, but he misses. Pass to Judah. I don't hate this. This gives Biggs potentially, well, maybe not Biggs, but someone an opportunity to challenge. But he's gonna pass to Biggs actually from that interception there. Gosh, this feels heavily like we're just squeaking by, and that's not a good feeling. Man, it's crazy to think that even with some intensive trainings and like max stats, there's a world where we don't win this, and that's nuts. I mean, the Bhed Psyches, they don't have that good of stats. At least I feel like they don't. Like, I mean, I guess there's a degree of like stats only get you so far, and they don't necessarily define a win, which is weird, but I'll accept it. I'll accept that answer. Oh, but Nimrod with the block. I mean, this is, again, down to the wire. 1-to-1, 4 minutes in, 1 minute left. I mean, this is exactly what we've seen previously. Oh, but Yuna with the pressure play. She injures Noma. She's in a perfect spot. She's got 42 catch. She could set up Pain for a volley right now and a victory. Oh, but the corkscrew shot. She T-pains. Or she T-pains. She T-poses. She T-pains. Oh my gosh. She's actually T-pain. And then Nimrod can't stop it. I mean, the amount of effort that had to be expended, though, for this match is absolutely phenomenal. This is definitely a world where we didn't think we'd get here. We didn't think we would have to put in this kind of effort. But he's going to pass to Biggs. Biggs, set up Pain or something. I don't know, man. Oh, he's just gonna... Yeah. Alright, well, 2-to-1. I mean, this was... Too much effort was expended, to say the least. Yeah, you got the Fangs versus the Glories. Can the Glories pull off the upset? That's the question. I feel like it's very unlikely, but you never know. No, they absolutely can't. They even lose 2-0 in the final few seconds. So yeah, we 2-1 the Bhed Psyches, Fangs 2-0 the Guado Glories. So hopefully this intensive training catch helps Shinra out a lot, because that is definitely going to be relevant for his role. Shinra has left for intensive training. Alright, well thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and when you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Until next time.